Alright, so let's see. I should probably check my items, check my loadouts, put things away, take things back. Do that. Luke doesn't need Nosferatu. Murray doesn't need Fimbulvetter. Or the Guiding Ring, for that matter. Actually, speaking of the Guiding Ring, I think I'm just gonna take that now and use it. Because there's no other person I want to use it on. So we'll use it on Noel. We'll make him a summoner. So hopefully, at some point, I'll remember to actually use him now that he's a summoner. But summoners do have a very unique gimmick. They can, well, they can create phantoms. Phantoms have 1 HP, which means if any attack hits them, they're dead. They fight exclusively with axes. And their stats are based on the summoner himself. The other thing about them is that they have extremely high target priority for the enemy AI. Like, if there's a phantom in range, they will go straight for the phantom, no matter what. Which means that if you're clever, you can manipulate enemy movements. Other thing I'm gonna do, I don't know when I'm gonna get another Elysian Whip, so let's just use this Master Seal on Cormag. Don't know if I'm ever gonna get to use him, but since he's the only person who can become a Wyvern Lord in the army, let's make him one. Just like with Pegasus Knights turning into Falco Knights, they get access to swords as well, which is different? Seems different. I think overall they are supposed to have better stats than a Wyvern Knight. But they don't have, you know, the unique skill. They don't get that Pierce move. That's probably enough bookkeeping. Yeah. Well, let's give Namie some bows. Let's give her Killer Bow and the Nidhogg. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay, that's... yeah. Let's finally begin the chapter properly. Now, I raised this question at the end of the last chapter, but how were they supposed to track Lion when he just teleported off of the battlefield? Like, how did that work? Anyway, we're in... yeah, this is a doozy of a gimmick coming up, as I recall. We'll see it soon enough. Ah. Uh-oh. You can tell this is going to be devastating because even the sound of the boiling magma just kind of disappeared. Strength of will beyond that of normal men. That's a bit of a shame for Lion. There's the magma sound again. Alright, so let's check the map. As things stand, they're not too bad. Alright, we've got Gorgons here. They can turn enemies or targets into stone. That's bad. So what I thought that sleep would make it so that all attacks hit. Turns out I was actually thinking of stone. Stone makes all attacks hit. Ooh, they've also got... Dang! Shadow shot. That's ridiculous. 13 might, 70 hit, 5 crit. That's what you want out of your siege tome, not whatever Eclipse has. Anyway, I'm just checking all of these. See if maybe any of these enemies have goodies. Looks like they don't. Alright, so the real gimmick with... Oh, I can't even pull up the stats for these eggs. So the real gimmick here is that every single turn, all of these monster eggs, these Gorgon eggs, they're going to recover 5 HP. And when their HP maxes out, they are going to hatch into the Gorgon, which are, you know, very threatening. So, well, this is looking like a pretty good party. Yeah, this is probably fine. So let's just save again and do it to it. Oh, the other thing is that these red areas are called flats for some reason. Or at least the ones that have a texture that pops out more. I'm pretty sure those are damage tiles, so, you know, try not to end your turn on one of those, if you can help it. So, let's see, the smartest thing to do as long as you can manage it, is to just take out these eggs as soon as you can. Obviously, it's going to be impossible for me to get to all of them, but if you can pull it off, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, see, there we go. Maybe there's like a proximity trigger to the hatching progress. Wouldn't surprise me if there was. Just keeping an eye on the... Ooh. I'm going to say keeping an eye on La Rochelle's weapon experience growth. That level itself was extremely uninspiring. Yeah, you know what? That's a perfectly fine use case for the longbow. Free up that inventory slot, get that gargoyle out of the way. Oh, boo-hoo. This is interesting. Evidently, Gorgon eggs don't count as monsters, so... so Natasha didn't get her usual bonus. Also interesting is the fact that you just get a flat 50 experience for destroying an egg. Like, that's pretty nice, if you will. Uh-oh. There's some of that shadow shot. God. That is extremely powerful. Obviously it wasn't fatal, but still not ideal. I do want to point out though, because I think it's actually kind of amazing. There's actually a glitch kind of associated with Shadow Shot. Kind of. It's more specifically associated with Gorgons in general. That's not a bad plan. So the thing about Gorgons is, you know, they have these spells, Shadow Shot and Dart and Demon Surge. They're classified as dark magic, and if you use that glitch to seize control of the enemy, this is just plain silly, if I'm being honest. But through trading shenanigans, you can put those spells, those moves, on your allies. And since it's dark magic, well, it'll let them use dark magic. Because again, I want to point out, it's classified as dark magic, but there's no requirement to use it. Now the animations only work if you know, if it's on another magic user. But I believe anyone can pick up dark magic through that, or rather, anyone can use the spell. And then mages, since they have, you know, they have dark magic on their weapon and support level screen, they can actually gain experience in dark magic and eventually just use it. They can just use it. It's kind of silly. Like, I was reading about some of the things you can do with it. Like, for example, there's the S-rank Dark Tome. Okay, so the thing about all the S-rank weapons is that... which one do I want to take out? Probably the one that has stone on it. Right, so the thing about the S-rank Dark Tome, or all the S-rank weapons, is that they all have effective damage against monsters. Which is good, because you're going to be fighting a lot of monsters in the late game and in the post-game. But for whatever reason, the Dark Tome doesn't have that effectiveness against monsters. Maybe because it's dark magic? I don't know, if I'm being honest. But whatever the case, whatever the reason, one of the things you can do with this dark magic glitch is you can train a bishop to use dark magic, and if you do things just right, you can make it so that they get an S rank in dark magic, which means the Dark Tome can get effective damage. Now, the other thing about the Dark Tome is that it's extremely powerful, like, at its base level. Like, oh boy. Watch out. That's not a bad idea. It's got, like, 23 base might. And remember, effective damage means you triple that. So that gives you 69 damage to work with against monsters. Which, A, nice. B, I don't think you need me to tell you just how huge that is. Tano, just take that one out. Why not? Get a nice level out of that. Well, that was a pretty nice level. So it's broken, it's redonkulous. It's not something I'm going to be doing. Just because I don't feel like going through the hassle of actually setting up the glitch in the first place. Oh, wow. Hold on. I meant to go to supplies, because I'm just going to take a good old vulnerary and heal up with that. That's the button. Do I want to go down here? Actually, I think I do. Get that gargoyle to fly over, and then I can take those eggs out. Oh no, it's got a javelin. Foiled. Oh no, those are damaged tiles, and flyers aren't immune to that. Good start. I think I'll play it safe on that front. Ooh. Unnecessary crit? Okay. Alright. Good level. Let's make good use of that physics staff. Use it for its intended purpose. Let's see. Here. This one has stone. Okay. See, now they're starting to hatch. Alright. That's good. Very good. Evil Eye's gonna regret that, that's for sure. I think that gives her S rank? That gives her S rank. It does. Great. That's good news. take out the one that has stone. So that means I can give Loot the S rank nature tome, animal tome, Thimble better. First, I gotta figure out how I'm going to deal with this. I mean, that's a pretty solid answer. And Garrick come in and do it. He'd be pretty good at it. It's just that I'd have to put someone on a damage tile to do it. No, I haven't used Ephraim yet, so let's use him. Now that he's promoted. Give him Sigmund. Wow. You know what? That's fine. Let me think. Myr would be protected. Oh, by the way, Myr's Dragonstone also has effective damage against monsters, so she's a bit of a powerhouse. Literally, her only weakness is the low HP. Garrick's a tough boy. He can take that. Strength, defense. That's a Garrick. Just take care of that evil eye. Name me, please. Whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I just think it's kind of funny that last time I thought to myself, you know, I don't think I want to push for one more chapter, because these always take an hour. They've consistently taken about an hour. And I didn't want to spend an extra hour at the end of the last stream. Well, I'd say this is progressing pretty nicely. That one is going to hatch, and that's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Please don't tell me that just broke the steel lance. Alright, even then, it's not the end of the world because I can just have her attack. Alright. Vanessa, defend thyself. Atta girl. These two real quick, thank you. Actually, I'm gonna hold off with Myr because She's still at a low enough level where she could get way more than 50 experience for taking or for dealing damage. So I'd like to, you know, take advantage of that. Ephraim's a lord. He probably technically needs to survive more than Garrick does. Any of these close to hatching? Yes. Alright. So Axe Reaver means I will send Erica over here. That should be good. So I guess something I should point out with our lords is that even though they have signature weapons now, like upgraded signature weapons, I don't believe that Finesse is just going to stay down there. I don't believe they get any kind of unique animation for using those weapons. Which is a shame, but oh well. Anyway, I'll go after the Gorgon with stone, because stone is still very dangerous. And I realize I neglected to mention that when a unit is turned to stone, not only do all attacks always hit. It turns out there's even like an increased chance of taking a critical hit, which is, you know, not good. Garrick, you can come in and take care of that. Those two are going to hatch next turn. The question is, what can I do about it? And right now I think the answer is not a whole lot. That's fine. I'm extremely tempted to send Erica in to, you know, take out the Gorgon, since she's the only one who can. The question is, what's going to happen with the two eggs when they hatch? I'll try it. We'll see what happens. I'm not confident it's going to work out swimmingly. Yeah. They're going to hatch, and unfortunately, they're also going to get a move, which means, yeah. Okay. We're all good. But you can see why I was concerned. If both of them had been able to hit, they would have killed Erica, and that would have been really bad. Let's send Marissa in there. She hasn't done anything all chapter. Whoops. No, don't worry about that. Something just fell nearby, but it's fine. Marissa continuing her upward trend of lots and lots of HP, as you can see. I will not rest until I can get La Rochelle to S rank light magic, which is why she's my highest level unit right now. Oh. Ah, jeez. She really went alone. Seems fake. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, she actually did it. Jeez. Oh no. Oh boy. Messed up. Okay, well... See, I knew we would get there eventually.